Castlevania II English Re-translation is, well, a retranslation of Castlevania II on the NES by Biscuit. The unimaginative title, however, sells this hack well short. It's far more than a simple change of text. Let's take a look. I know that modern historical revisionism says that Simon's Quest is a bad game, thanks in no small part to a certain angry game reviewer, but I quite liked the game myself. Sure, it's different to other Castlevania games, but given it was only the second in the series, Konami were bound to try something else after the first game. I will admit, however, that the game has its flaws. Perhaps trying to add RPG elements to a platform game wasn't the best idea. Getting a new whip that causes twice the damage to new enemies with twice their hit points never really feels like a progression. But enough about the original game, what does Biscuit change here? Obviously, the first thing to mention is the text. The original game's dialogue was notorious for being difficult to understand, although in fairness, some of the ambiguity was present in the Japanese original. This patch acknowledges that fact, but still provides a much fuller translation, with the text appearing much faster too. The author has also included extra dialogues that apparently improve the gaming experience, and on their website they have gone into astonishing detail regarding every line of dialogue in the game. A half-hearted translation, this is not. So what else can we see here? Well, you no longer have to input passwords to continue your game, as a save function has been implemented. This is nice, but I personally don't have a problem with passwords. One reason is that they can be easily ported between emulated games and real cartridges, unlike save games. Still, I'm sure plenty of people will be happy with this. Another nice feature is an in-game map, accessed with the select button. It's taken from the Japanese release and gives a rough idea of where everything is. It's not perfect, but it's a nice addition. Finally, there is a nice new intro, the story of which is taken from the Japanese instruction booklet. It doesn't add much to the game, of course, but it certainly looks nice. There are other little changes like having selectable whips, being able to read your clues again, and being able to jump down from stairs. One of the most welcome changes, however, is removing the day-night transition, replacing it with a smooth palette change. It's a wonderful effect, and I'm sure most players will prefer it to waiting 15 seconds to continue the game. I think everyone appreciates effort when it comes to hacking, and there is no shortage of effort from Biscuit here. This is the definitive version of Castlevania II, and I highly recommend you give it a shot.